surprise, we're at the Goodwill bins and we're just going to move the scooter right out of the way so that we can see what else is here. We have a nice little pillow going on, a hat, hungry hippos. I guess I should have checked comps for this. And then it was like, I recognize that. That's an Ikea. Okay, so some of those are storage bags, and others are just covers. But as you can tell, the comps on those were really good. I didn't even run comps at the bins, at the Goodwill bins, so I left it behind. I was more focused on these Eddie Bauer kids sandals that looked like they were in good shape. And then when I ran comps on those, they only sell like for $5 in pre-owned condition. So I left those behind, and the Ikea cover. So if something sparks your attention, just put it in the cart and then run comps later, because you never know. I was just like, oh, it's Ikea, it's not gonna be worth very much. Well, I was wrong. So anyway, there was a medical boot, helmet there in the back. This was some type of speaker, but it had gunk all over it. There's a horse, and then this plastic reindeer caught my attention, but it was, you could tell, really cheap. I saw these golf shoes in the back, and after some close review, they were really kind of an older vintage shoe. Not the cleanest, obviously, a lot of cleanup. I saw this bag and it says on the front, like Bob Mackie, but maybe that's not what it says, because like after close review, it was just made with super cheap materials, not quality at all. So I just didn't even bother. Another bag. There's that other shoe. I grabbed it just in case, like, oh, maybe this one is in like better condition. It really wasn't. It's a nice Cabbage Patch Kid. This was actually an older little doll. I don't know too much about Cabbage Patch Kids. There's an Under Armour cleat there. I was kind of interested in this because it's like a nylon item, but I couldn't see a brand right off the bat, so I just was like, whatever. And then here, those were just like photo refill pages. But I noticed this Athleta bag and I was like, oh, it's in real rough shape. But then I ran comps on it just now, and it's just like, it's just not a good product. The last one sold for $18 back in November, so that was months ago. And my experience with bags like that, even Lululemon, they get stained super easy, and I have not been able to find anything that removes the stains. thought I'd check out this puzzle, the Alphabet Shop. It has been used, but sometimes there's still, you know, like you can tell by the sound of the puzzle if it's sealed or not. That one had been put together and then somebody put it back in their own plastic bag. So we just pass on that. One of the things about puzzles, used puzzles, that you just don't realize is how much hair is in a used puzzle. It's nasty. I thought at one time, oh, I can count used puzzle pieces, and I quickly found out that gross. No. Nope, never again. It was a cigar box. Kind of a nice cigar box. But I don't know. So just random little Halloween wall or shelf sitters. There was a whole bunch of them right in this area. I think I grabbed a couple more of them. Like right there, yeah. This here is a Choco belt. Okay, when I saw the Choco, I was just like, oh, let's take a closer look. Well, the bad thing about this belt is that the hardware was pretty beat up on it. I did run comps. They do sell anywhere from, you know, like 10 to 20 bucks. So it might be a good pickup if you're out there and you see a Choco belt. I didn't pick that one up because the hardware was really beat up on it. These syringes, the reason that I was so interested in this, and I didn't end up getting them, is because I want to put clay slip in them and then like extrude the clay slip into Christmas ornaments, to make Christmas ornaments. The fear about buying something like that is that you never know if it's used. Like, has there been medicine in it? If so, what was the medicine, you know? So I left those behind. I grabbed this bag here, Rest Med. It obviously was intended to hold a specific medical device. The bag itself was in great shape, almost like new condition. The problem with picking up anything medical, even though it wasn't the device itself, a lot of times your account will get dinged. You'll get like an INAD or whatever those are called. And you definitely don't want that. So pass. These Merrills were real funky. No tread left on the bottom though. And then I saw these Big Bird, what looked like Crocs. And I was just like, oh my gosh, those are actually really cute. Is that something I should pick up? No, because obviously the eyeballs were kind of worn off. But I probably would have if they were in better shape. I thought this was kind of unique. I don't know exactly what it was. Is it like a candle holder? It was metal. Had a cute little bird on the top. And then I saw this Zara hat. So this was a kid's hat, and I tried to run comps on it. None had been sold, but there was one for sale for $20, which tells me not to pick it up. If it's never sold, don't buy it. Pass. It was new, like it still had like some tags on it. Time to go over what we found at the bins. The first thing here is a pair of yoga or like swim shoes. Super comfy. They're in the size 40, 41. The brand is just an Amazon brand, but it's called Ning. Next item here is a like tactical vest. I need to do some research on this thing. I don't know much about them, but it does seem to be in really good shape. Vism, V-I-S-M, is the brand. We found some, I'm going to move this stuff because it's heavy and bulky. Yeah. The next item we found is a pair of men's Carhartt shorts. These do have some wear on them. And I did notice that there was like a stain right there. You can hardly see it, but I want to see if I can get that out. Here is a pair of shoes that I found. This is a brand that I am not familiar with. The brand is Saba they're made in Turkey. So one of the things that I noticed about these shoes, just FYI, in case anyone's interested, they have been glued, okay? Like there was like some heel problems or whatever, but I think they're fine now. Just some glue is obviously showing, but it's a clear glue, so not that big of a deal. These have what seem to be excellent comps, guys. So Saba, S-A-B-A-H. They retail for like $200. This is a men's Tommy Bahama long sleeve shirt. Feels great. It's not silk though. This is a vintage men's Carhartt like denim button up, great condition. The size obviously is not there anymore, but it's about a 2XL. Here are some vintage Polo Ralph Lauren swim trunks. This is a new brand to me here. I was not aware of this, but these are like women's dress pant slacks. The brand is found on the pocket here, the back pocket. It's called Ministry of Supply. Comps go for about $30. This is also a new brand to me, but I don't really think it's worth that much. Northyard is the brand. Has like a little symbol like that. But I do think that this pair of shorts was an excellent, or is in excellent condition. And so that's why I went ahead and picked them up. Good size large. Here is a pair of men's Woolrich cargo shorts. Woolrich is a brand that I typically don't pick up, but summer's on its way, so everyone's going to be wanting some shorts. Here's another like pair of J.Crew. Now, these are from the outlet. However, there's like little to no wear. The only thing is that they ripped out the material tag, but they feel kind of almost like a nylon, but it's probably like could be like a nylon polyester blend, but 11-inch inseam. That's pretty good. And it's a size 32, really good size. This is a women's skirt, 32 degrees. Another pair of shorts here, men's Columbia shorts. Cargo, size 36. All really good brands and sizes. Pair of Bonobos dress pants, 31 by 30, in a great brown color, good condition, brand new with tags, vintage Como from Nordstrom Rack. And this is just a women's sleeveless colored blouse. And then this here, I don't know, it's like, it's wood, but I don't know if that's blood or what. So I'm going to try to sand it off. And has really intricate carvings, but I don't know. I don't know much about it. It seems to be pretty cool. I don't know if it's like a world market piece or something, but that's what we found at the bins. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great one. Bye.